Hey, good morning, folks. This is MLive Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrossa. Thanks for joining me on the morning MLive weather update. We do it every morning as best we can, and today I get to tell you that there's a little glimmer of hope as far as spring weather goes. I don't want to call it like a massive pattern change, but I want to say that we have a few days here and there over the next few that are going to actually have milder temperatures above freezing in a lot of spots. So let's get to it. Hey, good morning, Wayne Lynch. Hope you're doing okay today. Here is the radar, and we still have lake effect snow going on, and it's still pretty robust in the southwest part of the state. And you know, Grand Rapids to Holland to Grand Haven, South Haven, also in the northwest corner of the state, Traverse City area, Charlevoix, and some up across the UP. There's quite a bit of ice up across Lake Superior, and actually there's quite a bit of ice building, so this is cutting down on the lake effect. And even on the east side of the state, you don't see it much because the snow is fairly light. Good morning, Wayne Lynch, and good morning, Maureen Dwyer. North Branch, Denise and Rick Schlad, good morning. And Jennifer Swan. So, still a winter weather advisory stretching from Traverse City, Leelanau County, Benzie County, Cadillac, southward down through Grand Rapids toward Kalamazoo. And that's going to be in effect during the day today. Good morning, Annette and Greg. Good morning. 131, Marty is reporting, is closed and bad. The snow, they say, is very robust in Kalamazoo, and I do believe it. All right, here is the total snowfall forecast for today, and I'll have to explain this a little bit to you. Let's go through to the end of it. And so what you could see is light amounts around lower Michigan, probably an inch or so. Here in Frankenmuth, the flakes are real small. If it did this all day, it would have a hard time building up to about an inch. Down in the southwest corner, Kalamazoo and south of Grand Rapids, Allegan area, 2 to 4 inches more coming. And up around Traverse City and Cadillac, probably 2 to 4 inches as well. So you're still going to find that pesky snow that makes the slick roads. So be careful there. Until we can get above freezing, we're going to have some icy roads. And do we get above freezing today? Heck no. Hello, Owasso, Christina Roberts. Temperatures only in the teens today. Some of these could be cold. Let's see, how do I say this? Some of these could be record low high temperatures for today. In other words, the coldest afternoon on record. Yes. It will be getting better sooner than later as far as the weather goes. So here we go. Let's go into the changing of the weather pattern. So we're into tomorrow, and there's still spotty lake effect snow going. We're into Thursday. Thursday's a dry day. A little weak system misses us to the south, and then here comes the mild air because, and I cannot emphasize this enough, the track of this low pressure center is very important to us in that it shows us where the warm sector of the storm will be, and in this case we will be in the warm sector. This is Saturday evening, so we could actually have a southeast wind, a little milder weather, and dry conditions for parts of Saturday afternoon. So then the rain comes in, of course. The low pressure center is still to the northwest of lower Michigan. Maybe snow in the western UP. Blizzard out in Minnesota. They can keep it now, right? And then that storm brings in the cold air and the snow showers. Any snow in the forecast for Plymouth, Northville? I would say you can get an inch or so out of this spotty lake effect. One thing I do want to show you is we get cold for a couple of days. Not quite this cold. And then look at the next storm, and everything that I see shows this. The next storm pulls up even farther to the west, and that would mean milder temperatures again. That's probably going to get some 40s and 50s into lower Michigan for a day or so, sometime next week. Okay, now what I'm showing you here is the temperature anomaly. So what I just want to give you is a little glimmer of hope here that spring is coming. And hi, by the way, thanks for watching. This is MLive Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrossa. The groundhog, someone saying lied. You know what? I hate the groundhog. We always, from February 2nd, do the math, we always have 6 weeks of winter still here in Michigan. So we're going to look at the temperature anomalies over the next 16 days. And I think you'll see that the cold air is trying to bust up. It's not doing it in a great way. Okay, so what you're seeing here, temperature anomalies at the surface, and when you see the greens and purples, it's colder than normal, like it is now. When you see the oranges and reds, it's warmer than normal. So let's just look for oranges and reds, all right? Not into Thursday, but lesser cold, still very cold into Thursday. Let's go into Friday. Cold starting to let up, getting to Denise says they arrested the groundhog yesterday. Good. And then Saturday. Let's get into Saturday. And we're starting to go slightly warmer than normal by a couple of degrees. And by the way, the low and high normals are going up a degree every 2 days. So when we talk about normal to slightly above normal on Saturday, we're talking about normal is 30s. Maybe we flirt with 40 degrees. Here's Sunday morning, and we're talking 20 degrees warmer than normal. Normal lows are in the 20s, so you're talking maybe we start off in the 40s, have some melting, clear off some roads. Now we do get a little cool shot of air early next week, but notice the cold is not getting as expansive, and then next week as the next storm system approaches, here comes another warm patch of air. So in other words, we are starting to see some changes, and here are the experts. Here's a 6 to 10 day forecast now. I show this to you every day, kind of looking for what they see as a pattern change. March 10th to the 14th, look, they finally go to above normal temperatures, or a slight chance of that in Michigan, although it could stay wet. 8 to 14 day forecast, still above normal temperatures as the cold kind of backs off to the west. So what we have today is we have snow showers across all of lower Michigan, and it can be slick and it can be snowy and very snowy in the southwest corner and up around Cadillac and Traverse City. So be careful if you're traveling there. Then the weather gradually, just slowly warms up over the next few days. Friday's tolerable. Saturday's not bad, and although Sunday is wet, temperatures will be on the mild side, and we're going to start to see a little bit more of that over time. Hey, good morning, Amanda Reynes from Kalamazoo. And Kathy, I know a lot of folks are done with snow. Even I get to March 1st and say, okay, done with snow. Maple syrup tapping, that needs sunshine, temperatures in the 40s, back to freezing. That's going to start to happen. I think that will start to happen, I should say, in the next few weeks. The maple syrup will start to be tapped. Great Michigan tradition, huh? There it is. There's your weather update this morning. Thanks for joining me. This is MLive Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrossa. Check in on MLive. I'm going to post some more glimmer of hope on spring. And we're going to look at the Great Lakes ice cover, see how that's been building up here over the last week as it's been cold. Take care. Have yourselves a great Tuesday.